Previously on Weem Plays Don't Starve. In the flowers for a bit. Let's see. I always feel the need to pick up the flint, but I don't really need it, but I always want to. I've got a ton of it now. I think I've got like 40 in the box, and I have the 40 out here right now. Tons of it. Well, it's been a bit of a cooking show here through the night. I obviously gathered a number of things and just been kind of throwing them in, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of ate along the way, but you know, the chef is allowed to do that, right? You're allowed to eat what you're cooking. So yeah, one of the things I noticed, I made some popcorn and threw that in with some berries, and I made some ratatouille, I guess. But looks like a lot of things make that. But anyway, yeah, eating the popcorn, that seems to help all three of them. That's kind of cool. It's good to know. Definitely want to get these farms going. Certainly could use more manure, though, to really kind of boost these guys. And I could go up and make just a manure run, essentially. And between having a lot of manure and a lot of seeds, you could really crank out a lot here, because you can keep spamming it on these guys till they're done. So it's definitely a viable option, but like I said, we're really getting stuff cooking here, and no pun intended. But things are definitely looking up. So let's go ahead and keep this on track. We'll go ahead and throw a couple of these in. Yeah, get that. Drop these in here. So what do we're only about a quarter away into the day here, but I think what we'll do is we'll save a manure run for when I have a full day. Basically in the morning, just kind of head out, and I kind of like that idea of just scooping up a ton of that and getting back here and just cranking it, using all of it basically to kind of push along as much as I can farm wise. Maybe I wouldn't use. I think if you use it 3 or 4 times, it fully finishes to harvest. But I think, you know, like twice at least to get it almost there, and meanwhile kind of gather food and collect, throw a couple more seeds in, push it, you know, till it's just about time to harvest, and rinse and repeat. So we'll see how that goes. But right now, like I said, I think we're in a decent spot. So we're going to keep on that course. So this is starting to get a little sloppy as far as where the trees are, or these bushes, but I don't really care so much. As long as they're planted. I was kind of more into that before, but now that I've kind of run the farms down here and kind of closed this in, and I know that I like the idea of throwing a wall around, I'm just going to kind of start cramming things where I can. Yeah, that's good enough. Who needs to be organized? Okay, that hound is kind of bugging me, so I think what we're gonna do, let's see. I think we're gonna go after him. And let's take one of these with me. Okay, we'll equip the spear. Let's see, where's the armor at? Question mark. Let's see. Oh no, wow, you came out of nowhere. I was looking at my inventory. Look at you guys. Well, let's run you over to the pigs. They certainly will be happy to help. And that pulled this guy up. Yeah, get on it. Let's ditch the spear, because if they go down, I want to be able to scoop up with the space bar and not actually accidentally stab a pig or anything. Come on. We need to get some more pigs involved here. Let's go. Wake up. Whoops. Wonder if I can drag him over to the Pig King. What's he do? That's my meat. Leave it. Nope, it's mine. I saw you coming after it. Alright, we got a couple meat in there. That's cool. Oh, that's mine. Sweet. Down they go. I got the 3 meat out of there. Kept the pigs from eating it. What's up, King? I'm actually really interested to see what would happen if a hound got all the way over to him. Like, does he get involved? If a hound attacked him, would he just sit there until he was eaten? totally helpless. That's kind of sad, but hey, you never know. Might be the case. 0 clues. Oh, look at you. What are you fighting? A bee. Get him, bee. Anybody else? No? There you go. That was for you, Senor Bee. Boy, do I hear another one? Oh, it's probably the one on the other side. Thought I pulled him up. Anyway, that was a nice little run. Let's go ahead and prep some more food. Day 32. What do you know? We're still around. Who would have guessed it? So let's see. Straw roll. I'm told a lot about this thing. Now, I don't know. It says sleep through the night. I don't know if you can only use it once, but what I want to do is I want to make it and see how it goes. But what we're going to do is, it is morning. I wasted a little bit of that just now jabbering to you. But we're going to jam over and go for some manure. Hunt some manure down. So yeah, we're going to take the straw roll and I think it lets you like just sleep through the night. So I think you can do that in lieu of making a campfire. I think that if nightfall comes, you can just sleep and then you would wake up. But I've never used it, not once. I know it's good to use when you've got your insanity or your sanity meter is really low, and so nighttime, you know, really weighs on you. It's good to use that to sleep through. A few of you have told me that, given me that tip before. But yeah, this is actually the very first time in Don't Starve that I've ever made that. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and kill a rabbit while we're here, just because he's strayed a little too far from his hole. Poor guy. Bonk. Bonked him on the head. So, let's take a peek here. It's food to grab. Okay, we'll run to that one, but let's see. So, yes, just north of here, I suppose. Was it this first one? Can't remember. No, I think it was all the way up. Oh, no, I think there actually are some beefalo. Not necessarily, not the ones I hunted, but I think there are some here. I could be wrong, but I suppose we'll find out. There's some rotted stuff. I could use that on my plants, my farm, rather. Back on the farm. I sure could use this rod back on the farm. Alrighty. That was elderly Weem, by the way. Okay, so let's see. Were there beefalo right here? No? All I need is manure. I just want your manure. Whoa, is this your hole? Are you that far away from it? Looks like it. Whoa, this guy was even farther away. Okay. Alright, so there was no beefalo there, it seems, so I guess I'm mistaken. We're going to have to jaunt back up, and if that's the case, if we're going to have to be up in this vicinity anyway, just to get manure, then we will probably just throw some rope into the fire that I've got up there and use it. I'm going to try and hit this and run. Let's see. So maybe they're not in heat. I probably would have been charged already if they were. Good to know. Oh, look at you. This you? Yep. Alrighty, we're doing quite good. I guess that's the other good thing, is that there's an ice box up here, so I can, if I'm up here overnight, at least I'm not spoiling my things too bad. Here's some more rod. I'm sure this was the garland I left on the ground. Alrighty, let's go ahead and store this stuff. No need to run around with it in my hands. Alrighty. So I think what we'll do is basically when the sun goes down, just before it actually gets to nightfall, we'll just throw the straw roll down. And yeah, we'll just kind of see how that works. I'm feeling now that that might be kind of wasteful. But I don't think it takes a whole lot to make those. Grass is a key ingredient, but I've got a lot of that. And I forgot what the other one was. It might have been rope. I don't recall. And now, of course, I won't know where that was. Where did I find that thing? Oh, the hunt. Where was it? Is that it? Yes. So rope and grass. So essentially grass, a lot of grass. So that's cool. I guess it's not that big a deal if I kind of waste it just to test it out. Okay. So we got some seeds, and I think that's kind of just what I'm going to do here is roll around and grab a little bit of food, and then basically when the sun comes up, I'll go scoop all the manure I can until the sun starts to go down, and then I'll jam back to the camp. So tonight is going to be tonight. It's going to be gathering food, what food I can find nearby, without hunting. I don't think I'll hunt beefalo tonight, and gather some supplies. Oh yes, we want to try the straw roll, right? You want to see that. Most of you have probably already seen this, but I haven't used it, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's right-click it? Question mark? Look at that. Oh, cozy. Whoa. Okay, so it definitely doesn't do anything about your hunger, because I woke up starving to death. That's definitely something to keep in mind. Let's see. Do I know that? Oh, right. One will do. We're just going to cook some of this real quick. Some breakfast. Okay, now, we're going to keep the seed with us because we're going to use that to plant the farm. And we'll go ahead and cook this. That's yet another thing. You guys are so helpful. Another thing you guys have told me. Cooking the food before throwing it in the crock pot makes whatever is made even better. Good to note. I would have thought that it was all the same. So anyway, we'll cook that. We'll go ahead and tote it with us. So right now what we're doing is we are looking for manure and hoping that they're not in heat and going to attack me. We will find out pretty quickly if that's the case, though. Looks like we're good. This is like an angsty teen beefalo. He's mad at the world. God, Mom! Ah. Alrighty, so let's see here. Not really seeing a whole lot of manure. I think we'll have to roam around a little bit. It's not terrible though. What are we at? We're at 8. Okay. So I do 2, 4, 6. So about 6 per cycle in the farm. I have 3 farms, and if I hit each one twice, that pretty much gets the crop well on its way. Doesn't take a whole lot longer after that, so that's cool. If we hit 12, that's kind of 2 runs. That's sweet. Definitely more beefalo over here. Looks like I haven't even fully explored all this area. You got all this savanna down here, this big black spot. Yeah, look at this, a whole nother herd. Now these guys could be in heat, one of them could be, so we're gonna keep that in mind. There's a lot over here. Nope, nobody's upset at me. No one's pissed off that I'm here. I see no red butt, so that's a good thing. Red butt. Look at this rod over here. Did I drop something, or I don't know. I don't recall doing that. Okay, what are we at? 19. That's good. Get some seeds. So I think I'm just going to keep this up until the sun starts to go down. Should leave me with enough time. And if it doesn't leave me enough time, I do have a torch. So anyway, I'm not going to bore you with the details. I'll just kind of bring you back in maybe tomorrow morning. Let's look forward to the 34th day of my ongoing survival. That was a whole lot of manure we gathered last night. Got, I think I gathered almost 40. So, or I guess it was during the day, not necessarily last night. But, yeah, we got seeds planted. You can see I used about 2 of the manure on each one, and it just pops these right up. So that's actually going to work out quite well. We'll go ahead and scoop some of these up. I did have more seeds, but I kind of had to eat them on the run down. Yeah, I got a little desperate, but you know, it worked. I figured that I had enough to do a couple rounds here, and obviously I'd have more once I got down here. So yeah, like I said, you can see 1 time, 2 times, quite nice. So if you have a lot of these and a lot of seeds, I mean, you really could crank a ton of this out. All kinds of stuff. Might even have to get 2 ice boxes at some point. Now I think, if I recall correctly, they said that you were going to be able to stack this stuff. Or you could, the stuff that actually came out of the crock pot. Previously, there was no stacking. They were just kind of, they would take up a whole slot. But I recall seeing something like that, like you could stack the ratatouille and everything. In fact, didn't I do that once? Yeah, I think I did have a stack of 2. When I put it in, it just went there. I clicked on the box, and he walked and dropped it in. Pretty sure it fell on that stack, and I just right-clicked it. In fact, I guess we're going to find out with this pile. I did something like that. Yeah, okay, so we got 2 in there. That's cool. So, anyway, obviously we could still use another ice box at some point in the near future, but this is definitely a good thing. Go ahead and do this. Get this going. And where are we at seed-wise? I don't really... here's one. It's fine. And we'll drop 2 manure on there. Quite the farmer. Okay, what else we got here? Let's put this over here. Now, can those go in? I can't remember. Okay, what do we have? I was curious about the morsels. Can we throw those in? Yes, we can. Excellent. Look at this. We are well on our way to recovery. One day, food will not be an issue. Well, we're going to be settling in for the night here in a bit, but I just kind of wanted to show some progress. As you can see, I've got 4 stacks of ratatouille. We've got some meatballs. I do have some honey and a couple other things, pumpkin meat, etc., etc. But we've got some manure as well left over, and if I could just scoop up some seeds, if you guys would leave me some, thank you, then I can definitely get some more going tonight, which would be very good. Things are definitely looking up. So, yeah, we may make another manure run, as odd as that sounds. Let me go scoop some more poop, as it were, so that we can eat, of course.